Hey, what's going on? So today I ran into a few new product offerings from different companies. Mainly though, they're variations of existing products, but I think they're still noteworthy. And there's other products as well that are coming out right now. In fact, there's quite a few things that are popping up. It's that time of the year again that a lot of companies, they mix up their product lines. They try to, freshen up their offerings and so forth. But right now, though, let's look at these three. The CRKT Pilar is now available in a G10 handle scales, both with an orange and a blue. Very cool. I love that design. And the price is right, too. It's a really good, affordable budget line knife. This is going to be exclusive, though, only for Blade HQ. So if you want it, you have to go over there. Also, you have the new Benchmade Bugout in the Ranger Green coloration. I love it. Love that coloration. This will not be, to my knowledge, just a Blade HQ offering. It's supposed to be across the board. This is just going to be a new coloration. So that's awesome. In some places like Blade HQ, you can go ahead and start the process of pre-ordering it. I think you can pre-order for like $5 just to get the ball rolling until you can get yourself in line. So you don't have to wait forever when this thing comes out. Sometimes when new knives come out, there's a bit of a delay, that until you can get one on yourself because there's so many people grabbing them up. But if you do the pre-order, you can get in line. And lastly here, you got the Beretta APX Compact. I kind of like this gun, I'll just be honest with you. I like it. I was kind of a fan of the larger one too, but the only thing that turns me off a little bit is how thick this thing is. It's pretty thick, For concealed carry, I don't know about that. I don't think so. But it sure does look cool. It looks cool, and I'm sure it's going to function just fine like the larger one. We'll see, of course. Sometimes when you reduce the size and you change up a little bit of the dimensions on a gun, it can perform differently. Sometimes it can have more or less felt recoil. There's all kinds of things. So we shall see. But I just thought maybe these were noteworthy, kind of cool, kind of interesting things. Let me know if you're going to go to Blade Show. I'm really kind of curious if you guys are. I'm not sure if I'm going or if the individual that helped me last year with all those photos and those video clips, which was very cool. I do appreciate that. I'm not sure if that person's going to go back or not this year. So if any one of you guys are going and you want to send some pictures my way, so we can make a couple of videos to share with everybody, that would be so awesome. I would really appreciate that. I'm sure you guys would as well, to view this. So my email account is theartofprepping@hotmail.com. Once again, theartofprepping@hotmail.com. So if you have images that you want to share with everyone, if you want to especially if you go to SHOT Show or Blade Show or any of these shows that go on through the year and you wanted to share something with us, I'd be more than happy in most cases, as long as the images are pretty good quality and if you send me video, if it's in good quality and good taste, we can probably put it up. So, once again, it helps all of us to kind of be aware of what's new and what's out there to pick from, with our hard-earned cash. But I thought that the CRKT Pilar and this new coloration of the Benchmade Bugout, which I really like this. I like this a lot. It's so lightweight, 1.8 ounces. S30V, I don't know. It's nice. It's not the cheapest knife out there. I mean, for such a small knife, it is a little expensive, but man, you're getting premium stuff. So it is on my list. It's on one of my lists to get that eventually, especially this new Ranger Green coloration. And then lastly, the compact APX by Beretta. So if you have anything else that you think is noteworthy, I'm trying to keep my eyes on just kind of the ones that really pop out. There's so many new products, though. I've been trying not to just flood the channel with this stuff. I'm going to try to be kind of more picky about what I put on the channel from here on out. But if there's things that you really think that it's out there that's amazing, let me know. Also, there's been some individuals been contacting me about the season 5 premiere for Alone. And it looks like it's going to be June the 14th, but I can't confirm that. Once again, I'll do a complete video announcing the premiere once we have solid information. But all of the social media accounts through the History Channel, all of the the web page and everything, does not talk about the premiere. on June the 14th, even though people are saying that when they're watching the History Channel, there's commercials coming up saying that season 5 of Alone is going to premiere on the 14th of June. So if anybody can find any kind of reference that I can look at that's official, so I can make that video as well, much appreciated there. So a lot of people are very excited about season 5 of Alone. I am too, actually. Season 4 was kind of was very different. Let's just be nice about it and just say it was a different format, and a lot of people were kind of confused about it. Some people really had some problems with it, but overall, I think there could be some redemption in this new season, and I mean that in both ways: redemption for the viewers and redemption for the cast members that are be able to come back. So very exciting. A lot of things going on. Man, I can't wait for Blade Show 2018. From what I've heard, there's some new stuff in the pipeline. You know, typically manufacturers hold a few things back from SHOT Show, and they premiere during this particular show. And I'm kind of hopeful that there's going to be some really cool surprises. I kind of have a few ideas, a few people that I can't really say who and I can't say what has already kind of leaked to me a few things. So I got to be kind of quiet about it, but there's some cool stuff coming, and stay tuned with that. And once again, just want to thank everyone for your ongoing support. I have links in the description box if you want to support the channel. You know, I know this channel is kind of one of those channels that, how should I say, mixes in with a lot of different kind of content. So, you know, it may not always have what you are looking for. But supporting small people like me, small channels, it goes a long way to give us a voice. Without support, we can't find the rationale to spend as much time as we do to make content. And there's a lot of times I spend way too much time making videos or just making basically content for the channel, and the reimbursement is actually ridiculously low. In fact, it's not really worthwhile, according to a lot of people. They tell me, you know, hey, dude, you might want to do something else with your time. And I'm trying to justify it. So if you can help me justify this channel, it would be appreciated. You know, it's not an easy thing to keep up with all the questions. You know, we have like, wow, I think 17 or more hundred videos just on this channel alone. And so it's a little hard to keep up with the messages. I try. But when I look at how much time I spend every day just answering messages from all those different videos, or going to the email, trying to be courteous and trying to give people, you know, their time of day, or time of day for them, just so that I don't look like I'm trying to ignore anyone, it burns up my day, and I don't have a lot of time to do anything else. And so there is a point, though, that I've been trying to debate within my own head. Should I continue the channel? Should I not? There's definitely a hardcore group of you guys that follow me, and I really do, once again, appreciate that. There are about 50 to 60 people that pretty much watch all my videos, and then there's a couple hundred that are very active off and on. They just have a lot going on in their lives, and then there's might be like another 1,000 that are kind of like they catch up on the weekends on the videos that they just kind of want. They're kind of more selective, and then there's a few thousand more viewers that are very much more random and just kind of here and there. Maybe a few times a month they'll chime in. But that's how it looks right now. I mean, we have thousands and thousands of subscribers on the channel, but just because we have a lot of subscribers doesn't mean that there are a lot of viewers on a consistent basis. And this is how it is for a lot of channels. You know, I was talking to a couple of my buddies that have a lot larger channels than I do. They have like 100,000 or more views, subscribers. And they said that typically in the first week, they're lucky to get 5 to 7% of their subscriber base to even watch their videos. So I was like, wow. So, I mean, I think that I'm at or above the that percentage. So I think that at least my channel is, for how small it is and everything, it is fairly active comparatively. You know, because sometimes, you know, you're used to going to these larger channels and you see hundreds of comments, and their video's only been out for a few hours to a few days. And you're like, okay, that's pretty impressive. But when you look at how many subscribers they have, 100 or 200,000 subscribers, it actually is a very low percentage. Typically, it's under 1% even respond in terms of comments, you know, within the first week. So sometimes it looks impressive, but statistically it's not. And so that's why I try not to get too worked up about all this, just because I know that you guys have things to do in your life. You can't watch every video. You support me when you can. But at the same time, I have to be honest with myself and say, I don't know. I don't know if this is really worth my time, because I know financially, monetarily, it is so not worth my time. I can pretty much do almost anything and make more money than this. And once again, this is not about the money, but it is about how do I use my time, And so I want to make videos because it's fun, and we can kind of learn from each other. But if I can do other things that'll benefit my life and family better, that's kind of important too, So it's about striking balance, So there was different options in my head: either stop doing the channel, or maybe just do it on a part-time basis, maybe like once a week, not even check in, but once a week. So I would probably be backed up on a lot of messages and emails and things like that. And I probably wouldn't be able to surf the web as much. I probably wouldn't even put up that much content at all. And so a lot of people, they would think that the channel is dying or it's just fading out. So, I've tried in the past to kind of take a little time off or just kind of slow it down. And I've noticed that the channel just starts to drop off like you wouldn't believe. The views and just the continued membership. Right now, I average like 110 to 150 new subscribers a month. Not a lot, but it's a pretty consistent number though. Over like the last a little over a year and a half, that's about the same number. It's just very consistent. So that's kind of cool and all, but I kind of was hoping that it would kind of gather a little more momentum. But maybe at the same time, maybe the topics that I'm talking about aren't really hitting on all cylinders. This is a difficult thing for people who try to make videos. It's like, what do you guys want to see? I definitely get different suggestions. I do. Some of you guys do give me suggestions. I do appreciate that. But some of the suggestions are really not down the alley that I'm interested in, or that maybe you might be the only person that's asked about that. And some of the videos are so in depth that I'm asked to do, it would require me an enormous amount of time to research and try to figure out how to even make that kind of video. And some of it's just not really practical. I don't have a production studio, and I don't have like 50, 60 hours a week to devote to this. So it's one of those things, how do you find a balance? So anyways, this is the video for today. Thanks for watching.